What's up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and have you seen that massive spike recently in gold and silver prices? In this video, I want to talk about why I think that actually happened and what it could mean for the future, so let's do it! Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. As always, if you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so the spot price of gold and silver recently spiked up considerably. I do want to talk about why I think that is happening, but of course I have to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just another dude here on YouTube, so this is all my opinion and take it for what it's worth. But I have noticed a trend when the spot price spikes up so dramatically like it did yesterday. And in fact, I recently read a great article sort of explaining their thoughts and opinions on it. So I'm going to take you over to the computer. We will look into that a little bit. It's got some charts we can look at, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my opinion on what I think is going on and also what I'm going to be doing as far as buying gold and silver in the future. Okay, so here we are over at Kitco News, and I actually really enjoy their website. It's really easy reading if you want information on silver and gold whenever something's going on in the news. But the title of this article is Gold Prices Spike Higher, U.S. Airstrike Kills Top Iranian General. And of course, I'll put a link to this article down in the description if you want to read the whole thing for yourself. But it was published on Friday, January 3rd at 8:14, and it looks like Jim Wyckoff was the author there. So, okay, let's quickly start off with the editor's note. 2020 is expected to be another year of significant uncertainty and turmoil, but the question is, what asset will emerge the victor when the dust settles from the global trade war, Brexit, recession threats, negative bond yields? It's a showdown of global proportions, so don't miss all of our coverage. Okay, so they're just talking about that. Obviously, they'll be covering it all. But let's get to the article. So gold prices are sharply higher and hit a 4-month high in early U.S. futures trading Friday as the recent geopolitical calm has been shattered by a U.S. military airstrike in Baghdad, Iraq, that killed a top Iranian general. Silver prices pushed to a 2-month high today as safe haven demand for precious metals is back in order. Now, let's look at the charts here because I think these are easier to help explain what's going on. So this top one here is the gold spot price, and it was just chugging along, and then bam, all of a sudden we just see it shoot up right there and skyrocket. It's absolutely insane. I mean, it went up, from 1540 to over 1580. So a massive climb in the spot price of gold. And we haven't seen spikes like that for a while. And so then we come down here to the silver spot price, and a very, very similar thing. It's sort of chugging along, and then all of a sudden we get these two spikes back to back. It's almost like wham, and then it hits you with the double punch. Another one right away. Wham! So crazy. So why exactly is this happening? Of course, I'm going to talk about that and share all of my opinions. So let's go back. And also thank you, Kitco, for the great article. Again, I'll put a link down in the description below if anyone wants to check it out. But anyway, let's go back and I'll finish talking about this. Okay, so absolutely crazy to see gold and silver spiking up so sharply. Now, normally I don't really talk about the technical side of things in my videos. I try and keep them more commentary based and opinion based, but absolutely insane to see that. Now, what I think is going on is, of course, that there is some uncertainty with the sort of tensions going on with the whole Iran and U.S. situation. And I think that people are worried about what's going on, and for that reason, they're flooding to the safe haven assets like gold and silver. And so we see the spot price of gold and silver just shoot up because lots of people are flooding into the markets. Now, this has happened times before in the past where we see a massive spike up and then things kind of settle down and it will kind of drift on back down to a normal level, might spike up again, drift back down to a normal level. So what's going to happen in the future? I don't know. I've got no idea. And I would caution you too, there's a lot of people that claim to be experts out there that say they know what's going to happen. Oh, in the next 6 months, this is going to happen with the spot price, or, be on the lookout for this. And, silver's going to shoot to $100, gold's going to shoot to $10,000 or whatever. And I would be cautious about people making statements like that, because honestly, no one knows what the future holds. Now, we can look at the past and see patterns and sort of make predictions and have thoughts and stuff, but I'll be the first one to say that I don't know what's going to happen. So will we see the spot price sort of settle back down? I'm kind of hoping for that. I would like to see silver back under 18 so I can pick up some more silver, especially American Silver Eagles. I got a lot more to pick up to finish my monster box. But anyway, so obviously, I think that the reason the spike was for people flooding into the markets because of the uncertainty. Now, what I'm going to be doing is sort of waiting it out a little bit. I never like to buy on a spike. So last year in 2019, when we saw silver shoot up to 1950, I just waited a few weeks and it sort of drifted back down. And then I was able to pick it up at a much more reasonable price. So either way, it's still under $20 for an ounce of silver, right? If I had bought on that spike, it wouldn't be the end of the world. If you do buy on this spike, it's not the end of the world. But if it is the actual end of the world, then, things can get really crazy. So anyway, we will see what the future holds, but I'm going to wait it out a little bit, and hopefully the prices of the two metals will drift back down slightly, and then I can pick up some more, because like I said, I do not like to buy on a spike. I feel like when you're buying on a spike, you're sort of fear buying, or you're worried about what's going to happen, and so that's why you're buying. And I think you need to sometimes just take a step back, take a breath, and kind of get a feel for what's going on. So anyway, those are my thoughts, but obviously if things escalate more in the drama going overseas, then we could see the spot price go up even more, because people are worried about, the economy and their money and all that sort of stuff. And so when people are worried and there's a lot of speculation of what's actually going on, if we get into another war situation or whatever, obviously there's the trade war that's still sort of up in the air. We could see the price of precious metals for sure go up more this year. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, those are my thoughts. If you have anything you'd like to add, definitely leave them in a comment down below. I do have a great video coming out in a couple days regarding the gold to silver ratio and what I think is a better buy. So definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that little button in the middle if you haven't yet, and go ahead and subscribe. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.